What's up, my beautiful friend? I am here today because, well, I love being here. This is very therapeutic for me to talk through and share things in this way. It's very therapeutic. So, that being said, I do that. And to know that me sharing my reflections can help other aspects of myself find peace and empowerment and find the truth, find their way out of illusion. That is what fuels me. That is what empowers me. That's where my passion is, setting us all free. And it is our own responsibility to set ourselves free, but we can express ourselves fully and be an expression of that. And for those who resonate, they can embody the wisdom that they already know to be true. And that being said, today I just wanted to talk through my own stuff, and not even the specifics of the stuff, but how I will work my way into a place of peace and empowerment again, because I woke up with a very busy mind, and it's the late afternoon and my mind is still feeling busy. So to give some perspective, this is how the experience goes for me. If I am feeling anxious, or if I am not thinking on purpose, meaning I'm not selecting thoughts and building with my imagination and inspiration on top of thoughts, meaning I am getting thought by thoughts. Thoughts are taking over, seemingly, me, and then feeding more and more thoughts that are fueling this feeling of anxiety or fear or stress. Because the realization for me is, if you are not thinking on purpose, then you are being thought by something. This is a world of vibration. Thoughts, feelings, images, colors, circumstances, anything that you could point to that you claim to be a part of your reality is vibrational. You are the blank awareness, the slate that allows for all of the colors and shapes and circumstances and feelings and emotions to flow through. And if that blank slate is not selecting from the infinite realm of all the thoughts and imaginings and meanings that it wishes to create, then it is in a perpetual loop of being thought by what it was taught over and over and over again. And your body is conditioned, trained to repeat and believe and feel and vibrate at certain frequencies which you have programmed in knowingly or unknowingly. So again, you don't need to think to exist. So if thoughts are causing you turmoil or suffering, then you are being thought. You are not in control. And before I go any further, I want to say, you don't always need to be in control of your thoughts 100% of the time, because you're receiving thought based on your vibration. So sometimes if you're vibrating at a frequency that's high vibrational and you enjoy it, the thoughts you're receiving naturally from that vibration are most of the time exciting and inspirational. So you don't have to be in control all the time. It's just realizing the second you start to feel bad or negative, there's something, even if it's subtle, there's something not true about what you are believing because of the fact that this is a meaningless, inherently meaningless existence. Meaning that we assigned meaning to everything that is here. We've looked at a tree and called it a tree. We've labeled and assigned. We look at a trash can lid and we say, this is utilized as a trash can lid. But a little kid sees a trash can lid. They're not thinking that. They think, ooh, this is a sled. And they hop in it. Woo! Meaning is created. So you use your thoughts and beliefs to give things meaning. But you're doing that on the fly all the time. Because there's no rule maker who set the way that everything's meant to be interpreted. Even that doesn't matter. And this understanding of the inherently meaningless nature of this existence is beautiful. There's a different frequency in nothing means anything. Like, this is all meaningless. And, wait. Nothing has any inherent meaning. I say what things mean. And this can be scary for a lot of us because that's a lot of power. But this is truly that unconditional and loving of an existence that you really do have all the say. And this is not a belief system. I am not preaching a belief system to you. These are the kinds of things that anyone can access this knowledge for themselves, sitting long enough in quiet and stillness and watching thought, watching emotion. Because the second you are watching and aware that you are watching is the second you're separate from it. Is the second you realize that there is something always here that doesn't need to think or imagine or feel to survive. It is all-pervading spaciousness, what we could call God, which is really just your awareness of being. And everything else is an add-on. Just like all the meanings that you assign to everything. And I will create a separate video on breaking down meaning. But to sort of reel this one back in and bring it back, even just talking through this has already shifted my emotional state and the things that I was believing and thinking before. But I do still want to give you some specific concrete examples and how easy it is to just see right through them. Because today my mind was going to fear of the unknown. I only have plans for the next 2 months of my life, and then I have absolutely no idea what is going to happen, where I'm going to be, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to make money. Will I have enough? Stories. And my relief, my release, my peace, and my power come from the direct realization that all of those things are stories. Because right now, I am not lacking anything. And that is just the truth. Now, this can be hard because, of course, we do want to make plans. We do want to have a vision. We do want to feel secure. But the security you're looking for, that is truly sustainable and that can empower you through all decisions and choices and situations in life, cannot be lost or taken from you. That is what you are looking for. That is the relief, the love that you are seeking is in what you already are. Effortless. Don't even have to try. It's here. It's watching. And it doesn't need a goddamn thing. The future is trouble for the mind. Because where is a future? You can't point to something that's not here. The future exists as an idea. And I keep wanting to come back because these things can seem a little radical. So I want to bring in the practicality. And the practicality can come from the radical nature first. Letting yourself be so radical and so bold and so daring as to feel fulfilled and worry-free in the moment, trusting what they call faith. Resting in that truth will open up new avenues of the mind to access different pathways or visions or ways to realize the things that it is you desire to realize. You can still plan, you can still get things done, but you do not need to suffer. You don't need to suffer. And that is the most loving thing that you can do, not only for yourself, but for everyone else. You, the world, you. You are always going to find your best answer and your best option when you are rested in the truth of who you are. Not rested in who you think you need to be and what you think you need to get done. This is why it's so important to come into alignment with your heartfelt desires and what it is that you wish to be and express in this world. Trust in that vision that is coming from your heart, that is keeping you alive. So again, you can still plan, you can still get things done. But you do not need to suffer. Especially think about your day. Your day is so long and wide open. If you're somebody who likes to plan, perhaps set aside some time every day in the morning to address the things that it is that are most pressing on your energetic state. Think about practical steps that you can do to achieve your goal, and then act upon those. But when you're not acting upon those and you're just going about your life, grocery shopping or laying in the sunshine or having a conversation with a friend, those are the times that your ideas of what you need to get done do not need to be berating you. Let yourself be. Let yourself enjoy life. You deserve it. And you're capable of it. It is the truth. I truly love you, and I am grateful you are here and you are witnessing this. And there's so many words and things being said. But beyond the words, it's really about the feeling. And if you were to forget everything that I just said, the one thing to remember, to bring you back into your empowerment, is the truth of the statement, I am, and everything else is a story. Everything else outside of you knowing I am is a story. Now go play, go create the meaning that you prefer to create, because there are no rules. And there are people who are here watching this kind of content who are seeking this in the world, seeking to make this more accessible, to live a radical existence. There are other beings, seeming others, aspects of you who desire to live a life in alignment with these concepts, with this understanding, with this wisdom that we are. We are. I am. And I love you.